It's a $180,000 decision, and next year it'll be $280,000
Or
for
more.
your numbers.
Or more.
And to dollarize $280,000 to close something that's working as well as this is sad.
If we hadn't spent at 1.8 over the
The
budget.
last can I have a second? The last 2 years, Ventura County Library System put $560,000 in to keep this building open. No money from the Friends, no money from anybody in this room, no money from the city. $560,000 that came from the unincorporated areas. You go look at Satakoy with its rotting out, less than 2 years to survive, double wide trailer. You look at El Rio and its tiny little buildings, or any of the other unincorporated area libraries that have been strangled so that this library could stay open. That money no longer exists. We told you guys last January, we said this would happen. A tax measure was put on. It failed. I do not know how many people in this room voted for it, worked for it, gave money for it, but it failed, and it failed significantly.
No. I voted against it. I didn't vote down not
Without
paying
any
Wright.
other
I voted
funds.
not
It's
funding
the other
Wright.
94%.
The only way to keep this building open now would be to cut hours in other cities, to cut hours in Fillmore where they supplement their library budget, to cut hours in Camarillo where they put $3 million a year into their library, to cut hours in Ojai where they have a parcel tax, to cut hours in Port Hueneme where they pay $30,000. You folks are not supporting two
Jackie, in all
libraries.
respect, I don't think it's your issue. I think it's Bill Fulton's issue with the city council.
I think, you know what, I think that's a
I
very,
think it's both of us.
I think that's a very fair point. I think the bottom line is that the county system can no longer afford to subsidize Ventura. I think that's a very fair point, which is why I think you're right. The discussion is more directly aimed at the city rather than at Jackie. Yes.